You ever heard of The Thing? He looks kind of like the Hulk, but he's made of rock.
The Thing. Is this dork made of orange rock like the rest of his body?
It's a superhero secret.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction here at 3 Shades of Whatever. We got something new Marvel, Greg. Marvel's finally maybe putting out something good that we might like. All right, Hulk. The Fantastic Four.
Bro, I've been dieting. I'm trying to get lean again, bro.
You're looking better. You're looking better. You're doing your thing.
I'm trying. I'm eating right. I'm exercising. I'm jerking
I've actually been doing the same
times a
thing.
day.
I mean, my arm's ain't nearly as big as Greg's, but they getting there.
He's only talking about the jerking off part. That's all.
That works for me. I mean, it does build the arms quick. Just saying. The triceps, on a push down. You know what I mean?
Sorry, children.
Correction, it builds one arm, okay? It builds one arm. Uneven arms throughout the world. Men, they have one arm slightly bigger. I wonder why. No, we don't wonder why. We know why.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm not Quagmire, bro.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go and check my mail over there.
You been lifting weights?
No.
So yeah, we got Pedro Pascal and a bunch of other people that we know by face that I honestly don't know by name. Maybe one. No, not going to come to me. But yeah, let's see. Now, I know there has been a female Silver Surfer before, so I'm not going to hate too much. I'm just so sick of all the gender swapping and all that shit. Like, why can't we just stay true to comics? But I'm not going to hate too much. It's not going to affect me.
Since you said it, I have to comment. You can't say that. I'm not gonna. I actually have no real issue with gender or races in shows. I only care that if it's good. If they keep doing the swap for the sake of the swap.
That's what it feels like
I'm saying?
That's what it feels like. They're just swapping for the sake of swapping, and that's like, come on, man.
Yeah, then you're getting rid of some of the integrity of the product. You just use the best people. Just use the best people. And that's gonna, if you keep giving out, and I'm not saying this is, but if you give out bad examples of just a race or sex swap, you're going to turn people off to the idea of using these swaps. So you should choose them wisely. You should find the best person. If you say, for instance, if you could make a black female role in something that is normally a white male, let's just say, you gotta find somebody who plays a good character, a good role. Just find. I'm not saying, because the thing is if you force it, you may settle with something that doesn't work as good. Now, that's not a sexist thing. I'm not saying females can't do it. I'm actually suggesting
it's
they
not sexist
can
or racist. I'm just saying that don't do it for the sake of doing it.
But anyway,
yeah. Continue.
Quick question about Fantastic Four. Is this a new crew? You're more of the expert on this stuff than me. I am not the expert. So
the Fantastic Four. This is new to the MCU. They've made a couple movies about the Fantastic Four a few years back, back in like the early 2000s, where actually the guy who plays Captain America.
It's been a lot of years. So this is brand new.
Okay, Johnny Storm, but
We do not speak of it.
But all different cast.
Yeah, this is brand new. This is brand new. The first time in the MCU, and it's also a time period piece. It looks like it's based back in the 50s or 60s. So let's get into it.
I like that.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
This car?
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four!
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking? Okay. That is fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What? You're gonna be the best mom in the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We are gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can do this. Nothing is going to change.
So she's pregnant?
Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
my fault. I stretched the bounds of space.
And they heard.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up.
There he is.
We will face this together.
Galactus.
We will fight it together. As a family. Has to be us.
We will protect you.
There's something about a trailer that just.
Galactus.
What was it? Okay? See, I gotta ask Bill.
That
I
shadow.
don't know. I see
that
big
shadow
feet.
you saw of the giant figure. That was him walking. He's the villain of this. I thought the special effects were looking absolutely fantastic. The way Ben Grimm looks, the way everything was looking, the period piece had such this great look to it. And then the Silver Surfer showed up, and I don't know if the special effects might not be done yet. That's also possible. But to me, I thought the one in the older movie with Chris Evans and those guys looked better.
Oh, that is cool.
I don't know. Maybe it's just. I don't know.
I don't have. I didn't really notice that. I didn't notice it being that bad, but it could be. I guess I wasn't really focused on it.
Yeah.
But I will say this though. I'll say this.
Story.
She looked like Terminator.
Yes.
2. She looked like
female form, like the T-1000.
The T-1000. Yo, she was a flying T-1000. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, she did look. Okay, I could see that. And she did have more of a metal look to her, like a liquidy metal. So maybe it's. I don't know. I'm just.
Is that
I'm
the
not,
character
I'm not
that
sold on
they
it yet.
switched to? Is that what they switched to female? That one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
I'm not
that
against
is,
it. And she actually is.
Yeah.
To be fair, she's been a female in the comics before, so I have no problem with that. I just didn't see. It just felt like it was another forced thing because you know how Disney does, and I don't know. It just seems that way to me anymore with them.
They have that reputation. That's fair to give them that criticism. But I think in this case, I think it's fair to say because this character is shrouded in special effects and everything, I actually think the female, the way she said you're marked for death in her voice in that trailer, I actually put myself in that situation. I was like, yo, imagine being in a situation where you actually did end up with these powers and you stretch space or whatever it is, and this actual thing came up to you and said you're marked for death. I would shit and piss at the same exact time. I actually thought she seemed quite scary. So
she's a hero. That's the thing. She's a good guy.
That's not the villain?
No. Galactus is the
who
villain.
was just saying?
Galactus
so who was
marked the
saying
planet
you're marked
for death. She said that. That's Silver Surfer.
She was giving the
warning.
She was giving the warning. Okay, so sorry. Scratch all. So wait, is Silver Surfer the blonde?
No. That's the Invisible Woman. Silver Surfer is just silver all the time.
So she's the four. So how many people are there?
There's the Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer who comes from space that fights Galactus and usually helps Galactus mark worlds for death.
I got confused. See, I'm not an expert on this. So Silver Surfer is kind of like on our side. I get it.
Yes.
But she...
Maybe not in the beginning, but by the end for sure.
Okay, so reset. Silver Surfer bringing that message, that I'm going to totally pretend I knew who that was, that just saying it, you've been marked for death, was scary. I was convinced in that little clip. So I think in this case, because this person's always silver and all that stuff, I don't think it's going to matter much. But
I don't think so either.
That's just... I don't. When I say think, I don't know.
I'm not saying that
because
for
you gotta
sure. I'm
watch
just
the
saying I
movie.
didn't. I'm just my whole thing before I even saw it was the whole Disney thing. Like, why are we constantly just swapping just for the sake to do this shit? It's not necessary. You could stick to the origins and still make a great friggin' story. But again, Silver Surfer has been a girl, so I'm not hating at all. I just don't like this swapping for sake of swapping. Now, how did the
I hate
acting
it too.
by
Hate it.
The acting of it didn't seem bad. Wasn't a fan of the voice, to be honest. I think it should have more of a metallic sound come out of her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you would know better than me.
But have her voice with an extra like hint of metallic sound behind it. Is all I'm saying. It just sounded like a normal person talking, which okay, fair. I mean, it's not. I'm nitpicking. I really am. I'm sorry. I'm nitpicking a little bit. But as far as it goes, it doesn't look bad. I didn't expect them to have Sue Storm pregnant already. Like that was a shocker. So I don't know where we're going with the story. Like that's the only thing I couldn't really tell. Like they're already it seems like they're already established in this. And like everybody knows who they are. They've already been the heroes, blah, blah, blah. I'm confused. I didn't really see what the story was.
It seems a little bit like there's an origin here because it's in the time frame.
A little bit, yeah, but like the way it starts, it says you all know who they are. They went to space and did this, and like they're like throwing the origin real quick at you, and then like they're already established. But
yeah, maybe that's what they did. Yeah, they kind of just. It's technically an origin of the story, but they don't spend a ton of time with the origin. Well,
Correct.
Who knows? It doesn't seem that way.
It's fine. I don't need another origin. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying I don't see. Besides the Surfer and Galactus coming, is there any story? Like, is the main story Sue being pregnant? You know what I mean? If is that what we get? Like, I don't know. Let's watch one more time, real quick. Let me see.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
I love the guy playing
this
Ben
card.
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
I love the look of it.
Fantastic Four!
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
It's got like that TVA look.
I love that it's.
Herbie, how's
This
that
looks like
sauce
the
looking?
50s, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or the 60s.
Okay.
I love it. I love that.
That is fantastic.
Love the outfits too. They look
You're late.
perfect.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What? You're gonna be the best mom in the world.
That's her
And
brother,
you
Johnny
are gonna
Storm.
Be the best
That's Sue
dad.
Storm and
Just
Johnny
kidding.
Storm.
You are out of your depth.
And he breaks.
We're gonna be the best uncles ever.
What's the
can
name
do
of the
this.
guy who could stretch his arms out?
Mr. Fantastic. I bet he stretched
I'm
it out
sure.
too. You know you would. You know
Listen,
you
man.
would.
Listen,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, just all of
Listen.
a sudden, like, you know, I'm feeling a little wide
Are
today.
you the protectors of this world?
See, now here.
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
It looks like a cartoon right there. I think that it's just not done with special effects. I don't think
I can see where you're coming from.
It's my fault. I stretched the bounds of space.
And they heard.
to me, everything else looks spectacular so far except the surface. It doesn't look great yet. But again, it might not be finished.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up.
See, that's Galactus. That's his head.
We will face this together. We will
You look
fight
bad
it
there.
together.
I mean, I didn't mind the view.
Like, that don't look
I
bad
have an imagination.
Has to be us.
Flame on. That's right, but why is he doing that? Not the building now? Onto Galactus?
Probably. Yeah.
We will protect you.
If I wanted to grab the Silver Surfer, how?
Look. Godzilla who?
What would I grab her by? Does she?
We're not
even
doing that
have
here. This
one?
is a
I'm not
family-friendly
really sure.
show. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm in to see it. I'm going to see it regardless. I just hope the special effects on the Surfer get a little bit better. That's my only gripe. Other than that, I think it looks fantastic. 4.
Ooh, bars.
So yeah, let us know what you guys think. You want to see it? Do you think it's going to be another film on the slope of the downhill that Marvel has been in the past decade. I don't know. Like, I shouldn't even say decade. It hasn't been that long, but I don't know. To me, you know what I've been saying since post Endgame. I think Marvel has been on a steady decline. The best thing they've come out with in the past so many years to me was Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm hopeful for this one. I really am, and we'll just have to wait and see what we get. Right?
Yeah, I think it looks better than the old Fantastic Four, and I hope this adds to the overall universe they're trying to create here. Which that's why I like the fact that it's in the 50s or 60s or whatever it is, because it's a good little start. See where this goes. Silver Surfer, she could get it. She would get it. I just don't know how to give it.
Don't disagree.
How do you give it to Silver Surfer?
It might snap your stuff off there, but all that metallic. I'm not. Nope, we're done. I'm done.